Today I'll make you take it outdoors. Remember this thing? Let's test it out. Stay tuned. Alright, so didn't have my microphone set up on the when I was doing the primer side of the bait. As you can see, I've got it painted white. What I'm using is craft paints. You know, this type you find at Michael's, Hobby Lobby, Walmart, and they're just craft acrylic paints. Here, let's see if I can get a little better look at that. First coat's white, obviously, for a primer. And I've never painted a crawl pattern freehand. We're going to try that today. It may turn out terrible, but this is just to test out the brush anyway, so we'll see. Let's see, we're going to start off with a little bit of an orange belly. Now, in between coats, I'm going to heat set it, but the hair dryer is a little ways away, so you're not going to see the heat setting part. You are not missing out on anything magical or anything. So let's see how this is going to go. Oh, nice. All right, so here we go. Comes out pretty good. Let's see. Go up the side a little bit. All right, so, oops. So there you have first part. All right, next up is gonna be this darker red. It's kind of an orange red. It's pretty well shaken already, so I don't know why I did that. Okay, so you can see there. Oops, sorry. Okay, this is something I have to get used to, is filming and airbrushing, obviously. Sorry about that, fellas and ladies. Got the orange belly, red top. So far looking pretty cool. Now to heat set it. All right, after heat setting it, it's a little kind of still thin on the paint, so we're gonna add a little bit more here. Hi, baby.
Water by.
Well, so getting ready for this video, I shook a bottle of paint and got it over my brand new shirt I got from the city for the wellness program, and it's ruined. Lesson learned. When you shake one of these, don't have your hand up here, because what invariably is going to happen is you're going to push it down and it's going to open up, and then you're going to make a mess. Luckily, it did not end up on the furniture or the floor. However, it did end up in my beard and my shirt, which is now ruined. All right, so add a little bit more. We're going to heat set that. All right, so for this part, I'm going to try to freehand just a few arcs here to make it look like a craw pattern. Just a few arcs here, make it a craw pattern. I'm gonna lower the camera, so I don't know how much I've missed so far, and I apologize if I have. So what I've done is I've taken off the cone of the nozzle. I'm not sure what you call it, but I understand that it helps make lines better. So we're gonna add some black. But we're going to test this out first. Okay, so what I've just learned is I don't have a very steady hand. Let's try this. Oops, sorry. Perfect ending I did to you guys. Ah! All right, I boogered it up there. And royally boogered it there. Oh well, like I said, this is a learning video. I just learned don't do that. That was too much paint. Right back. All right, we're back. I painted over the blotches there, but we need to darken these up a little bit. Did it again. Sorry, guys. Well, that'll work for now. Not the best. That one was smoother. Don't know why. All right, so obviously not the best. But you know what? I don't think the fish are going to really care too much. Now let's put a black back on it. When I do that, I am going to put the cone back on the nozzle. That gives you a better or a wider spray pattern. All right, so my first thoughts when I looked at this just now was like, I can't post this. But you know what? I am going to post this. For some reason, this side went a lot smoother than this side. I think it'll fish. All right, so here's the final product. This side, first side I painted, not so good. This side I had a little bit more confidence and a little bit smoother, a little bit thicker lines too, but you know what? It'll fish. Yeah. Overall, I'm happy. The airbrush worked well. The operator, not so much, as I could have done better, but it's a learning process and you're watching it. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so the macro doesn't work as well. All right, well, let's move on. I think for the next part, I'll probably, I doubt if I even film it, but I'll put some 5-minute epoxy on there. I know guys are like, you know, you use the long-term stuff, blah, blah, blah. Well, guess what? This thing, it's going to be fished for about 2 hours, then lost. I'm okay with that. These are cheap to buy, and it'll work. Okay. Well, all in all, pretty happy with this. Definitely better on that side than that side, like I talked about earlier. And I'm happy. When we moved to the smaller house, we got rid of a lot of our stuff. One of the things was my compressor, and really had no way to airbrush it. This is nice, as the cats go flying everywhere. So I'm pretty happy. It's quiet, obviously very portable. Quality, you know, I'm gonna give the quality a pass because I think these problems were more me than the airbrush. So yeah, so what I'm gonna do is just do a quick epoxy coat on this with some 5-minute epoxy, and it'll be ready for spring. Cats. So yeah, do me a favor, like I said, like, subscribe, and all that stuff. The channel's growth has really been a nice surprise. I gotta quit doing that, that's rattling. And I'm really enjoying this. Hope you had if you're an American, hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. We're moving into the Christmas season. You'll notice as this has been growing out since summertime. There is a reason for that. So, on that note, ho ho ho! Tight lines.